friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where today we are going to be unboxing a semi-new yarn from Lion Brand called Woolies DK. Woolies DK launched in November of 2024, and I have already completed a couple of really nice projects with that yarn. But today we are going to be taking a look at every single color available in this wonderful yarn line, and I am going to tell you exactly why I love this yarn and why you will too. So Woolies DK is the lightweight version of Woolies, and it is the newest addition to the Woolies family. It is a CYC 3 light yarn, which is available in a curated palette of colors to suit every crafter. There are 232 yards per skein, and it's made from Woolies' signature blend of 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Each ball is 3 ounces and can be used to work up beautiful sweaters, afghans, accessories, and more. This yarn is great for both knit and crochet. You are going to love this yarn. Woolies DK is available in 18 gorgeous colors, and I have all but one with me right here today. All right, so before we get started, I want to show you the projects that I've made so far using this yarn. That way, I think then you guys can kind of see what I've made so far, and then as we look at each of the colors, you can then be like, oh wait, I'd love to make that, but I want to use this color. So this first one is my cabled bowler cardigan. So my baby's growing. Let me try to get, I'm trying a new camera angle and in a different spot in my room right now to try to get better lighting, and I rearranged my room because apparently I like to rearrange furniture and paint things and do all sorts of projects. Most recently, building a shed in the backyard. When I'm pregnant, it's weird. It's like I renovate bathrooms, and I don't know. It's a pregnancy thing for me. Anyways, so this is the cabled bowler cardigan. This uses Woolies DK in peach, I believe, which I have right here. So let's take a look at the peach. Right? Really pretty. Ooh, that dye lot might be a little bit different. Look at that. Is it? No, it's just the camera. I think it's like, there we go. I think it's just because I had it that much closer to the light. But so this is the peach. It's really, really, really pretty. I love this color. But this is the cable bowler cardigan. So this is worked by, you come up the back, and then you stop short and you come down to create the front panels. And then you have this little extension piece here that you can use to adjust, and then you'll seam all that together. We add on our sleeves, and then you do this beautiful collar. Let's see if we can get this. Can you see this collar? And then there's also instructions for buttonholes. Isn't that cool? So this yarn blocks beautifully. So that is a great feature to this yarn. If you do make something and maybe the fit's a little bit weird or it's a little bit too small, you can definitely block it out. It gives you wonderful drape. It's amazing. So if I really wanted to, I could probably add, steam this a little bit, and I could get another couple of inches out of it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. But this is the cabled bowler cardigan. I will make sure to link this below, and it is made with Woolies DK. The next project that I created is the Super Shades scarf. This thing is huge. This is a beautiful textured scarf. It uses the alpine stitch. Look at that. And I've laid out the stitches, the row repeats, the color changes in a way that they have this really pretty ombre effect, like it kind of fades in and out. I love it. This is a great scarf. I added fringe to mine. You do not have to add fringe. This is a great unisex pattern. You could wear it a ton of different ways. You can wear it long. You could fold it in half and bring it around. What's really nice about this yarn being a DK weight is that you could do these textured stitches. You can get the texture. You can get that kind of like thick, bulky feel, that like good squish, but it's light and it feels amazing. So you can wrap it multiple times and you don't feel like you gotta get it off, So yeah, I love this yarn for accessories like scarves, things you're gonna wrap around your neck. Wonderful, wonderful yarn to use for something like this. And with so many colors to choose from, I mean, can you imagine the color combos? I mean, but look, it's so pretty. And even the wrong side is gorgeous. All right, next up is this project. So this uses 2 yarns. This is not just the Woolies DK. It is also Lion Brand's Mandela. I was thrilled when Lion Brand announced that they were going to be doing a DK version of their Woolies, because Mandela is a 3-weight, and I've been doing a lot of combining Mandela with solid yarns. And so when they were introducing a Woolies DK, goodness, I mean, the excitement that I felt was probably a little bit extreme over a yarn, but look, that's why. Check that out, guys. So this is my dip dye sweater. The Woolies in this yarn, the DK, is the cream, is the solid, and the Mandela is the striped yarn. Super excited because there's so many colors in the Mandela line, and there's so many colors in Woolies DK. You can mix and match in so many different ways and create so many amazing color combos. The options are endless, right? I mean, it's just so many combinations, and it's just amazing. But so this is the dip dye sweater. It's really, really, really easy to make. You've got a lot of good positive ease in this sweater. This is actually a really good unisex sweater. I did have somebody just reach out that was curious if this would work well. She wanted to make one for her son, and I said, yeah, go for it. Like, just use the size chart, figure out what the best fit is, and, you know, take it from there. Pick some different colors. I mean, imagine doing the instead of using cream, going with like a black or a charcoal, and something a little bit more masculine for the colorway, maybe something that's not got so much of this pink in it. It would be a great men's sweater. I mean, it really would. I might have to like go back in and create some more sizes for men's, and maybe even make this a kid's. Really, really, really easy sweater to do. Looks way more complicated than it is. It's got that very high end look to it, and because this is all DK weight, it's nice and light. The drape is phenomenal. I mean, it's so good. All right, one last thing, guys. This is a sneak peek. This is a super sneak peek, but I just wanted to show you just a sneak, okay? Okay, so I am combining Woolies DK with another Mandela colorway. This is the Woolies DK in taupe, and goodness, what am I using? Dragon. What baby? What baby? What?
Your mom.
Yeah, it is. It's mom. Okay, come on, you gotta go play with your brothers. All right, so yeah, if you can't tell, I've got crazy kids running around. They are all over the place. So before I get interrupted again by children, anyways, let's take a look at all of the gorgeous colors that are available in Lion Brand's Woolies DK. So first up, I already showed this one to you. This is peach. So I really like peach. That is definitely showing accurate on camera. It is gorgeous. This is a great color for spring. Was peach the color of the year last year? I think it was. I think peach was the color of the year. Okay, so peach. Next up, I've got right here, this is forest green. Oh gosh, there we go. That is an accurate depiction of this color. This is forest green. This is gorgeous. Forest green is accurate. It's very close to, say, like an emerald kind of color, maybe a little bit darker, but beautiful, beautiful green. I think I'm gonna have to try to use this next, maybe for fall. This is stunning. This is called Quiet Gray. So Quiet Gray was the color, one of the colors that I used in the Super Shades scarf. This is a beautiful, soft, neutral gray. I feel like it's a very true gray. I don't see any hints of it being a warmer or cooler gray. So if you like your grays more neutral, you don't really want them to pick up anything else, this is definitely a great neutral gray. Oh, I love this one. This is Goldenrod. Oh, look at it. It's a great color. It's really, really pretty. But that color, the Goldenrod, is gorgeous. I love this. Yellows just make me happy, and this is a very happy yellow. Oh, this is pumpkin. Oh goodness, pumpkin. Look at that. That's a pretty pumpkin. That is definitely a pretty pumpkin. So pumpkins I'm always iffy on because sometimes pumpkin can be way, way, way too orange. This is not. This is very full pumpkin. Ooh, eggplant. Oh gosh, let's get this one in more in the light. Yeah, there we go. This is a really great purple. I love this. This eggplant is perfect. This is perfect eggplant. Oh, I love that color. Eggplant is great. Ooh, imagine like the eggplant with the pumpkin and the forest green. Tell me that's not a great color combo. Navy. I like navy a lot. Let's get this one in because this is dark. Okay, there we go. That is an accurate depiction of color on the navy. It is pretty. That is like a perfect navy blue. It really is. I mean, that's like, I want to make like a pea coat out of this. It is perfect. That is a perfect, oh, with gold buttons and maybe some like cream trim. Next up, I have lavender. Ooh, that is pretty. That is pretty. I'm not normally a lavender fan, but this is pretty. I probably wouldn't use this on like an entire project personally, but as an accent, I really, really like this. Next up is redwood. Oh, look at that. Okay, that is an accurate depiction of color. Redwood is gorgeous. I feel like it might be a little bit more purple than this. This might be showing more red. Hold on, let's see. There we go. Okay, that's the color, guys. That's it. That is redwood. My lap feels like it's shrinking. I think the belly's getting in the way. Next up, I have slate. Ooh, that is a really, really nice gray. So this is quite a bit darker than quiet gray. I feel like this has a bit more of a hint of blue to it. So this is a cooler gray. Let's get them together. So the slate, the one on top that's darker, is much more of a cool gray compared to quiet gray, which definitely is more of a true gray, very neutral, nothing really warm or cool about it, just gray. Slate definitely is a cooler gray, but again, really, really pretty. All right, next up I have hickory. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. This is a really, really nice chocolate brown. I think the color of the year this year is like mocha mousse or something like that. This is probably a little bit darker, but browns are definitely in. This has like a purple undertone to it. This has a very like a purpley undertone. This is really pretty. I like this a lot. My favorite, olive. I love anything olive, guys. If you haven't noticed, give me the color olive and I will run with it. So this is definitely a true depiction of color. Love, love, love the olive. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite color. All right, black. True black. I mean, that's it. You can't see much of anything on here. Black. So this is a true black. This isn't like a charcoal-y black. This isn't, this is a true black. This feels nice. It doesn't feel different at all. Definitely passes the cheek test, which says a lot while I'm pregnant because my skin is generally more sensitive when I'm pregnant. But yeah, passes the cheek test. Last one, taupe. So this is the color that I am currently using on my project that we'll be releasing in March. This is a really, really pretty neutral. This is great to pair with other colors or to use individually for a classic timeless piece. I am pairing mine with Mandela. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so good. I am missing one color. It is cinnamon, and I will pop that up on the screen so that you guys can see it. It is, I believe, back in stock now, and I think cream is out. Oh, did I not have a cream? Cream! I was missing cream. Okay, this is like overexposed cream. Cream is a good neutral. There's nothing, I would say, okay, let me say, I think that this is probably a little bit more warm than it is cool, but a true neutral. It's cream. There's not much to it, but it is a little bit warmer, I would say. All right, guys, so I have almost all of the colors here. I am missing bluegrass, pink and cinnamon stick. So there was a few that were out of stock and I was not able to get all of them, but I have most of them and it is such a pretty palette. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed today's unboxing. I will make sure to link all of the patterns that I have created using this yarn already below. I will link the free patterns alongside the Lion Brand kits. I will update when the other pattern that I showed you guys a sneak peek of goes live. There's also a blog post that I have that's going into way more detail about this yarn and DK weight yarns in general. So that is also linked below. Make sure you check this yarn out and check out the entire Woolies family. It is one of Lion Brand's legacy yarns. They've just been slowly expanding this line. It is fantastic. There is so many. I don't think that I could even list them all, but there's classic Woolies, there's Woolies DK, there's Woolies recycled. Goodness. Baby Brain, can't forget that one. That's one of my favorites. Woolies recycled, there's Woolies Thick and Quick, there's Woolies Thick and Quick recycled. There's a new one that I have yet to try called Woolies Fair Isle. It's a color changing yarn. It is gorgeous. I know I'm missing a few. I don't know, but I am going to be releasing another new pattern with Woolies DK in March, and I am also doing something with Woolies Thick and Quick for March that you all are going to be so happy about. It has to do with my Woolies Wow single crochet basket. That yarn, I believe, is being discontinued. There's only 2 colors available anymore on Lion Brand's website, and I have a solution for that. So you're going to be very excited. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter so that this way you guys never miss any of my new free patterns and video tutorials. I will talk to you all soon. Keep an eye out for my next free pattern, which uses Woolies recycled.